I'm Justin Riley, and welcome to the Midwest Bike Show and Sale, also known as BikeORama. This is the largest bike show and sale in the Midwest, and it's a great place to go if you're looking to get a great deal on a bike, or find some apparel, or just find some information and some entertainment. And I'm standing next to the father, can I call you the father of Midwest Bike Show and Sale?
Absolutely, yes.
Roger Charlie, thank you so much for having us today, Roger.
You bet.
So give us a little bit of background. How did BikeORama get started?
It started in 1993, so mountain bikes were just coming on the scene. They were the hot new thing, and some local bike shops got together, and as well as vendors, and came out here to the Alliant Energy Center and put on a show. It's kind of a welcome to spring. You know, spring's either has occurred or around the corner, second weekend of March every year.
Right, absolutely. Give us a little bit of a picture of what BikeORama looked like when it first started and how it's grown, what it looks like now.
It's exponentially grown. It's now actually the largest consumer show for bicycles in the world. It's kind of a Midwest thing because you get cabin fever, and you know, spring comes and you want to get out and look at sports activities that are related to spring, and so bicycles are definitely one of the big ones.
Sure. So what can we expect to see today when we go in? What are some of the highlights?
It's amazing to me over the last 20 years what has changed, all the different little gradations of bicycles. I mean, everything you can imagine is here, along with all the accessories and people from charity rides.
Sure. And some entertainment too, as I understand.
Absolutely, yeah. We're trying to make this more family friendly. There's stunt shows, juggling act on a unicycle, face painting, balloon blowing, and we always offer free popcorn. Just trying to make it fun. People often stay here for several hours looking at all the stuff there's to look at. Even if you don't want to buy anything, it's just so cool to look at all the different bicycles that come from all over the world.
Excellent. Well, we're going to head on in just a second here to BikeORama. Stick around. All right, we're here with Chad Ward from Budget Bicycles. Chad, how are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Thanks for talking with us. So we're going to talk about folding bikes. I'm really intrigued by this because this is an area that I have very little knowledge on. Give us a little bit of history of folding bikes. When did they come around? When did they start surging in popularity, that sort of thing?
You bet. I'm not sure when the first one came around. I've mentioned to several people that everything new in bikes is just new again. It's a new development. To the best of my knowledge, they've been around since maybe the mid-'70s.
Sure.
And lately they've gotten a lot better.
Yes. So there's been sort of a kind of a resurgence. We talked a little bit about that. Maybe not a resurgence, but they're growing in popularity.
They are.
What are the benefits of having a folding bike? Why have a folding bike versus a regular bike?
Folding bikes fit where other bikes don't.
Sure.
So we get customers who want to put them in their boat. They want to put them in their plane. I had a customer drive up with his Tesla and it had to fit in his trunk.
Okay.
You've got a small apartment, you want to do that. They're great for multimodal transport. If you ride to the bus stop, hop on the bus, hop off the bus and ride again.
Sure, yeah.
They're great for that type of multimodal use.
Awesome. And you said that there have been some improvements that have been made since mid-'70s or so.
Yep.
So talk to us a little bit about some of those improvements.
Faster, easy folds.
Okay.
Obviously, because it folds, we have brakes in the frame, and so we have a much more robust and easier folding mechanism.
Okay.
And certain models have suspension.
Okay.
And even we've done away with kickstands with this particular model because we put it together like that.
That's as easy as it is.
It's as easy.
Just lift it up and it folds.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Well, show us how easy it is to bring it back out so that I can ride it. That's incredible. That's incredible. All right, well, I'm going to ride this puppy here.
Sure. Let me just raise that seat up a hair for you.
This is. You could almost like collapse this and put it in your pocket.
You can. These are the smallest fold you can get.
All right, here we go. Oh, it's easy to maneuver. I kind of weave my way in and out here. Yeah, that's easy for a quick commute. I like that. So, easy to ride, obviously real compact, but what we saw earlier was not a complete fold, as I understand. So can you show us what a complete fold might look like?
You got it. It goes there, and that locks the whole thing in. The seat post acts as the lock, so you can pick it up and walk it away.
Look at that.
I'm going to do one better here. Seat post,
Look at that.
and you're off.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, I'm impressed by that. Well, Chad Ward, thank you so much for talking with us today.
You bet.
Don't go away. There is more BikeORama coming up right after this. Hey folks, I'm standing next to Greg Earl from JB Importers. Greg, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
JB Importers, they specialize in recumbent bikes and trikes as well, as I
Correct.
understand. So talk to us, for viewers who don't know, what is a recumbent?
A recumbent bike is a bike that has more of a reclined position. Typically, they'll have a wider seat, little lower stance, so you have to be aware of that for safety. But you'll be in a more upright position, less back pressure, less seated pressure. Your hands will be up in front of you like this, so you get a lot less hand pressure.
Yeah. So that's some of the benefits of
Correct.
having a recumbent, is that less pressure?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. People that have had back issues or maybe
Sure.
knee issues or anything like that, or some even with the adult tricycles or the recumbent tricycles.
Sure.
The people that have disabilities or balance issues, now they're able to get on a bike and ride again.
Sure.
So.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So can I try it out?
You sure can.
All right, all right.
Yeah, we got a bike right here for you to try out. This is what they call a tadpole. A tadpole recumbent is where you have two wheels in the front and one in the back.
And I just sit here like this?
You just sit there
This is
like
how I
that.
steer.
Yep, and that's
All right.
how you steer.
All right, here we go. Ready? We're going to try out this, the tadpole. Oh, wow, that's nice. Yeah, this is really comfortable, but I'm getting I can tell that I would get a good workout from this as well. This is great. Awesome. I got to get me one of these. This is awesome. This is awesome. And I'm going to try to, can you back up with it?
Not really. No,
Okay.
no. You have to just back up by hand.
All right, so I can
So
back
just push
up
yourself
like this.
back. There you go.
Push back. Awesome, awesome. Well, Greg Earl, thank you so much for
You're welcome.
talking with me and letting me try that out.
You bet.
And we'll be moving on to some more awesome things here at the BikeORama. All right, I'm standing next to Mark Rushman from Raleigh, USA. Mark, how are you today?
I'm doing excellent. Thanks.
Excellent. And we're going to talk e-bikes or electric bikes today. This is something that has been kind of spreading from Europe. They've sold over 1 million electric bikes in Europe, and now something that Raleigh is offering here in the USA. How long has Raleigh been producing electric bikes?
So Raleigh's been in the e-bike category for about 15 years now.
Okay. All right. So it's been a few years, but not too long.
Yeah, a few years in the United States. They've been over in Europe for more to the 20, 25 years.
Okay, all right. So it's something that is popular over in Europe because there's a lot of commuting that goes on over there, and it's just sort of a trend that's kind of spreading out to the U.S.
Yes, correct.
Awesome, awesome. So talk to us a little bit about how the electric bikes work. What are the mechanics of that?
So the electric assist works. It runs off of a lithium-ion battery, and Raleigh has now gone from hub drive motors to center drive. So as a cyclist is riding, it's going to add assist, based off torque, cadence, and speed, assisting the bike. So whether it's level 1 assist through level 3,
Sure.
Just assist the rider as they're riding.
Sure. So if you're going up a hill, it'll give you a little bit more assist than if you're going downhill or going on flat ground.
Exactly. Up a hill, it's going to assist. Headwinds,
Okay.
it will assist into headwinds.
Okay.
And the bikes are going to range, roughly anywhere from 15 to 60 miles, depending on motor size, battery size.
Sure, yeah. Typically, how long does it take to charge a battery?
So the battery is roughly within 1 hour going to have 70% charge. Within 4 hours, you'll get full charge back on the battery.
Okay, so we're going to do a demonstration here. I get to ride one of these things, but first, I wonder if you could talk to viewers, Mark, about the misconception that riding an e-bike is cheating. That's not true. Talk to us a little bit about that misconception.
Yeah, correct. So riding an e-bike is, it's more fun.
Sure.
And the whole idea of the electric bike category is to get people on bikes who had previously ridden. So when you compare it to a traditional or an acoustic bike, which maybe you're going to ride 10 miles, if you're on an e-bike and you do that 10 miles, you still get the same fitness level. You just go twice as far, twice as fast.
You go twice as far, twice as fast. Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's cool. That's all right. Well, I'm going to give this a try. All I got to do is get on and start
Get on,
pedaling,
yep,
right?
absolutely.
All right, here we are. See you on the other side. Oh my gosh, I'm flying. I'm literally flying. This feels really, really nice. I'm actually in a really pretty difficult gear. Wow. That actually is really fun.
Yeah,
that actually
right.
is really fun. Well, thank you again so much, Mark.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Don't go away. There is more BikeORama coming up right after this. Stick around. And we're standing here now with Steve Kalk from Salsa Bikes. Steve, how are you today?
I'm very good. How about you?
Excellent, excellent. Thanks for talking with us. Yep. So give us a little bit of a history of the company of Salsa Bikes and sort of what they specialize in.
Right. Well, Salsa Bikes is predominantly an outdoor bicycle company.
Sure.
Specializing in mountain bikes.
Sure.
Our main mantra is adventure by bike, and then that divides into two basic categories, which is exploration and endurance riding.
Sure, talk to us a little bit about the exploration and endurance, because each model of bike that you have is really designed for a specific purpose. Talk to us a little bit about that.
That is correct. Exploration riding is, for example, a bike such as this with wide tires, 5-inch wide tires. It is designed to take you into places where you normally would not travel on a bicycle. Endurance riding is obviously, as the name implies, is much more time in the saddle. In many cases, riding across state, riding 100 miles or a 50 mile, or taking a 50-mile ride.
So these are really, really fat tires, obviously. So
Yes.
this is for if you want to do some heavy off-road action. Is that kind of what I'm thinking there?
That is correct. It is to go into very soft terrain, whether it's on a beach or whether it's ungroomed trails, like for example in the winter where you may ride across a frozen lake or something along that line.
A frozen lake, so you can actually ride across a frozen lake in these.
That is correct. Right.
That's incredible.
Right.
That's incredible. Well, do I get a chance to try one of these today?
Yes, you do.
All right, awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, this feels really stable.
Terrific.
I'm really liking that.
Terrific.
Really liking that. Yeah, that's incredibly easy to ride.
Yes, it's an amazing bike in that with the tire diameter or the width, it allows you to go to places that you normally would not be able to ride a bicycle. And yet, because of the design aspects of the bike, it pedals incredibly easy, making for an enjoyable ride. And the more you enjoy your ride, the more often you ride, and you become a cyclist.
You want to make a cyclist out of me today.
That is the goal, yes.
So snow and mud and the things, and frozen lakes, of course,
Yes.
are all places that this bike can go. That's awesome.
That is correct.
Steve from Salsa Bikes, thank you so much for
Thank
talking
you.
with us today.
Yep.
There's more BikeORama coming up. Stick around. All right, I'm standing next to TJ and Carson Howell from the TJ Howell Comedy Unicycle and Juggling Show.
Yes, sir. You got her.
Welcome. We're really excited to see the show today. So obviously you've been doing this for a little while, because
Yes,
you
sir.
don't even have to
Started
look at what
performing when I was about 12 years old.
All right.
Perform year-round. Our summer performance is at the Tommy Bartlett Ski Show in the Wisconsin Dells.
Okay.
And my son Carson, he started riding unicycles when he was about 2.5.
Oh my goodness.
And just all kinds of crazy stuff. Let me show you real fast how he can ride. This here's one of the world's smallest unicycles.
Here, hold that up real quick.
There you go.
Hold that up
Yeah,
so we
let
can
everybody
see what that
see how
looks like.
nice and little that is.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That he rides this.
Yeah, we're
This is
going
crazy.
to demonstrate right now. And
All right.
again, Carson started riding when he was about 2.5, and here shortly when we do our show, you'll be able to see a bunch of the stuff that we have incorporated in our show. Yeah, there you go. Make a circle. There you go. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
wow.
Look at that crazy thing. Very nice.
I can't even hop on one foot, and he's riding this tiny unicycle. That is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
That is awesome. So you've been doing this since you were 2.5 years old. Not that tiny. Is that your 2-year-old unicycle?
No.
Is that what you learned that? Okay.
I've worked my way up.
You worked your way down, maybe would be a
Yeah.
better way to. Oh, okay. Well, cool. So you'll be at the Tommy Bartlett
Yes,
show.
sir. Yeah,
Okay.
we start there basically Memorial Day to Labor Day. This will be celebrating our 12th summer there.
Excellent.
So we call that home away from home.
There you go.
And we really enjoy doing events here in Madison. So it's we can go home at night, which is really a really fun time. But
Absolutely.
here shortly, why don't we just segue this right into my show?
Yeah, we'll go right into the show. This is the TJ Howell Comedy Unicycle and Juggling Show.
Here's your basic 3-ball routine. Now that is throwing a ball from left to right to left, always underneath. And juggling, odd numbers crisscross, even numbers stay in chance. So once again, there's your 3-ball pattern. I will now pitch it way up high. That will slow the pattern down. I'm going to go down really low. That will speed it up. Now I'm not really catching them right now, just kind of patting them back and forth. But now watch what I share with you some really cool 3-ball tricks. Check all these out. Here's the right hand over the top. There's the left hand over the top. This is reverse. Pitch each one over the top. Back to the basics. Pitch one on the outside. Swing one underneath the bottom. Here's 2 two up in the air, single one over the top, underneath the bottom, cross two over the top. Ooh, this next one was real close. It's a tough one. Alrighty, I can find out nobody's like, no, thank you, no, I don't need your pity yet. Here's three out wide, there's one up high, down low, swing over top the head, back over top the head again. I have now tried three in one hand. Now this trick here probably gets a thunderous round of applause. Thank you, all five of you. Live in this crowd up. Here's the right hand upside down, both hands upside down. There's off the arm, off both arms. One ball pirouette, one ball pirouette, pirouette. I just missed with it. There's the two ball pirouette. That was nearly impossible. Three ball pirouette, one ball three. Get around, and the crowd goes wild. Nice.
There we go. I mean, with the triangle point, you couldn't do that, so. And then now I'm going to ride straight down the center just like I would have done on that old setup. How did that sound? Right. Just like a gigantic bladder. Right. Look at that. Now, should I go a little bit higher? How about from this stuff all the way up to the roof of the trail? What do you think? All right, let's see, how am I getting up there? All right. There's so many different ways up and down, just got to try to figure out something I haven't shown you yet or something I haven't done in a previous show right before. I like to try to make everyone a little bit different. All right, here we go. Now, here we go. All right. So this thing is kind of bouncy. All right. You guys want to see me ride down this? So this is another one of those planks. You got to have really good balance and stay on it. It's kind of like riding down a fallen tree in the woods or something like that. I'm going to start up here and try to ride down that. Stop on that platform. What do you think? All right. Move right next to that yellow sign. You'll be perfect. Over there. Next closer. You go closer. Yeah, perfect, right there. All right. You guys ready for this? All right. Here we go. So I said you need really good brakes when you ride trials. Let's test out these front brakes. And let's get down here. All right, close enough? All right. I'm glad you said that was close enough because I didn't want to really get any closer.
Hey, thanks so much for joining us today at the Midwest Bike Show and Sale, also known as BikeORama. And Roger, thank you so much for having us.
You're welcome. Yes.
We had a great time today. Lots of great things to see.
Oh yeah, you just even scratched the surface. There's a lot in here.
Absolutely. How do you keep it together during this time? I mean, this has got to be a big thing for you to
it's just
take
like
on.
the Macy's parade or anything you plan years in advance.
There you go.
Keep it going.
You're already starting to plan for next year,
Absolutely.
I bet.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
Well, thanks again for having us.
Sure.
Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Go to BikeORama.com for some more information. Check out this great show. We'll see you next time.